Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Pure Crochets and today we're crocheting this colorful throw pillow. It's good for summer vibes, can be put in your living area or your bedroom or wherever you like it to be. It brings this happy vibes, so colorful and so unique and so stylish. Kindly subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and let's share the good vibes together, okay? So again, let's start with the project. To work on this project, we are using a 4.0 or a 3.5 hook, either will work. So this is what I'm using. You'll need a pair of scissors. You'll need a tape measure to take measurements of your pillowcase, and of course you need yarn. You need 3 types of yarn. For me, I'm using this sparkly yarn and this multicolored yarn and blue yarn. Okay, so whichever yarn you want to use, you can go ahead and use it, and this is all you need for your projects. And in this project we are making granny squares, so you need a lot of granny squares. These are just some of the granny squares that I have done, and I will show you how we are making them. And this is the close-up look of one of the granny squares. Okay, it's a very easy tutorial, I promise you guys, and it will take you less time to create this and make your living area or your bedroom area colorful. To begin, first you need to make a ring, and this is how I make my magic ring. Just go around with your yarn like this. It's like making a slip knot, but you don't pull it out. So this is how I make my magic ring, and you hold it here so it doesn't move. Hold it at the bottom here. After you've made your magic ring, chain 2. Okay, and now we are going to work inside the magic ring. Okay, so I'm just hoping it's visible. Yarn over and do the first double crochet in the magic ring, yarn over again, do the second double crochet inside the magic ring like this, yarn over and do a third double crochet inside the magic ring. Then you chain 2. Okay, 1 and 2, yarn over, then go back inside the magic ring and make 3 double crochets again in the same space. Okay, and guys, I'm so sorry, I've been down with flu, so my voice is kind of husky, so just bear with me. So that is the third double crochet inside the magic ring. After that, again you chain 2, go inside the magic ring with 3 double crochets again. This is 1, 2 and 3. So we've done so far 3 clusters. Okay, so just do the last one, chain 2 and go back with the last 3 double crochets inside the magic ring. So literally we're doing 4 clusters inside the magic ring. By clusters I mean 3 double crochets in one space, then we chain 2, then 3 double crochets in chain 2. Okay, so once you're done, your work should look like this. So go ahead and just pull the string at the bottom to close the space up like this. So your work should look like this. Once it's tight enough according to your liking, chain 2, then go on top of that first chain 2. Okay, I'm just making sure my work is tight enough. Go on top of that chain 2 and we are going to make a slip stitch. Please remember to carry on this yarn at the back like this, then make a slip stitch like that. So that is how we make our magic ring. Then you chain 1 just to tighten your work, to close your work. Okay, you chain 1. I just want to repeat it and make sure everything is okay. So you chain one like that, and then you cut off your yarn. Okay, so this is how I make the middle part of my work. And now I like to change yarn. If you want to maintain the same yarn, don't cut off your work. Okay, I want to change yarn, that's why I'm cutting off my work, and this is how the middle part looks. It has 4 corners. Make sure your work has 4 corners like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are now changing our yarn to the multicolored yarn. So first make a slip stitch like this, and then we're going to join our yarn to the middle part that we just made. Okay, so you take your work and go to any of the 4 corners. You see there are 4 corners, so I'll go to one of these, just any of the corners that you like to put your work. Go inside like this, and then we will join using a slip knot like that. Chain 2. After the slip knot, you chain 2, and that chain 2 acts as our first stitch. Okay, so yarn over and go to the same space and do 2 more double crochets. Okay, that is our first double crochet and our second double crochet inside the same space. Okay, go in with the third double crochet like that, so you'll have 3 double crochets in one space. Chain 2, yarn over, go in the same space and do 3 more double crochets. Okay, so that is 1. Go and make the second double crochet in the same space like that, and go in with the third double crochet like that. Okay, just make sure it fits. So this is how your work should look. Then you chain 1, then go to the next space, which is this one, and repeat the same thing. First you'll go with 1 double crochet, then the second double crochet, then the third double crochet. Okay, after the 3 double crochets, let's do the last one. After the 3 double crochets, chain 2, then go again with 3 double crochets in the same space. Okay, so chain 2, then 1 double crochet, then the second double crochet and the third double crochet, then you chain 1. Your work should be like this. Okay, chain 1, go to the next space and repeat the same thing, which is 3 double crochets, chain 2, then 3 double crochets in one space. Okay, so you'll be left with 1 corner to go in. Chain 1. The others look like this. Chain 1, and then go to this last corner here and do the same thing, which is 3 double crochets, chain 2, then 3 double crochets in the same space. Okay, I'll meet you once you're done. I'm done, and this is how my work looks. So to finish this up, you will chain 1 and then go in this chain 2 and attach using a slip stitch. Go on top of chain 2 like this. Make sure it's on the top. Then once you figure it out, it's a bit hard, but it's okay, like this, then you join using a slip stitch like that. Okay, so this is our second row, and I want to continue with the same yarn color. You will chain 2, turn your work. This chain 2 acts as a stitch. Okay, turn your work, and we're going in to put 3 double crochets. Sorry, 2 double crochets instead of 3, because chain 2 acts as a stitch. And mark you, we are only increasing at the corners. So in the corners we put 3 double crochets plus a chain 2. Okay, in the middle here we only put 3 double crochets, then you chain 1, you go to the next stitch, and the next stitch here is the corner. So in the corner we are doing 3 double crochets, you chain 2, and then go in the same space with 3 more double crochets. I hope this is clear. So I've put 3 double crochets, I'm chaining 2, and then go in the same space and put 3 more double crochets, because it's at the corner. Okay, at the corner in total we put 6 double crochets plus chain 2, but in these middle areas we just put 3 double crochets. I hope this is clear. So I'm finished with this corner. The next space is not a corner, so I just chain 1, go inside the space with 3 double crochets only. So that is my first double crochet, my second double crochet, and my third double crochet. That is the third double crochet. So because it's not a corner, that is all. Chain 1, and then now we go to the corner, and in the corner it's 3 double crochets, chain 2, and again 3 double crochets. I hope this is clear. So we are going to work like that, and I'll meet you at the end of our work. Okay, I just finished up my corner, and now next is a normal space. You chain 1, then just go in with 3 double crochets. Okay, after the 3 double crochets, remember to chain 1, then you go to the corner, which is 3 double crochets, chain 2 plus 3 double crochets, like this. So we are in the middle part, and remember the middle part is only 3 double crochets. Please always remember to chain 1 before you go to the next space. That is very important. Okay, I'm done here with the next space. Chain 1, go to the next space, which is here. Okay, and you see it's at the corner, so it's 3 double crochets plus chain 2, then 3 double crochets. Do that, and I'll meet you once we are joining this together. This is how your work should look, and at the end here, please chain 1 and join on top of chain 2 using a slip stitch like this. Okay, we are done with this row. So you can change your yarn if you want now, okay? But I'm continuing with my yarn. Oh, let me change. So I just chained one, pull your yarn, and then we will change our yarn to the sparkly red or whichever color you want to change to, but your work should look like this. It always has to have corners. So I decided to change my yarn to this sparkly red, and of course to do that, first we begin by making a slip knot like this. See, so and then you join in any point you want, at the corner or the middle part, any point you can just join at any point using a slip knot. And then depending from where you have decided to join your work, that's where you know how to work. If you join your work in the middle, just know you're working 3 double crochets in every stitch and you chain 1. If you join your work at the corners, just know at the corners you are doing 6 double crochets, which is 3 double crochets plus chain 2, then 3 more double crochets. So once you've joined your work and you have chained 2, I've joined from the middle part, so I'm going to put 2 more double crochets and it will make them 3. The chain 2 acts as a stitch, okay? So I will chain 1 and then go to the next space. The next space is not a corner also, so go in with 3 double crochets. Mark your work is increasing, so that's why there'll be more spaces in the middle, okay? And now I'm in the space in the corner and it's 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 2, 1 and 2. Then in the same space I will do again 3 double crochets. I hope you understand this pattern. Is very simple, and that's how we're going to work with. And now I'm in the normal space. I chain 1. In the normal space I just put 3 double crochets, okay? 1, 2 and 3. Then I chain 1, go to the next normal space and do the same thing, which is 3 double crochets, okay? 2 and 3. And then now it's the corner and it's the same thing, 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. This is the pattern and we're going to work like this. So you can make your squares as big as you want or as small as you want. You can use very many colors, but this is the pattern. And I will show you how big my squares are. So I'm just going to work like this, round and round, until I get the size of the squares that I want. I will let you know the sizing of my squares, okay? We are at the end, and at the end here you chain 1, then go on top of chain 2 and attach using a slip knot like that. So this is how we work, and your work should come out like this. Okay, I'm continuing with the red yarn, so you can cut off your yarn if you want and change to another color, but I'm continuing with the same. So I'll chain 2, turn your work, and continue with the same pattern, which is 2 double crochets in 1 stitch, and then continue with the same thing you'll be doing. Please note all the loose yarns should be on one side, and the other side there should be no loose yarn. So once you're joining, always join on the same side, so the loose yarn is on one side and the other side is clean. And when you're done with your squares, we will clean up your work by removing all the loose yarn. Okay. This is one of my squares and I like to measure the size, so I am sure about the sizing. And on this size it is 6, let me see, yeah, it is 6, it's 6 inches by 6 inches, so it's 6 by 6. So that is the size of my squares, and I should make sure all the squares are the same size. So 6 by 6. Remember, you can do 4 by 4, 5 by 5, 10 by 10, just depending on the size that makes you comfortable. And we are going to crochet as many squares as possible. As for me, I crocheted 18 squares for one pillowcase. So that is the average size for a nice pillow. So it is 18 squares. Okay, 9 in the front side, 9 in the back side. It makes it 18. Now we are done with all our squares. It's time to join them together. We are going to join using a 4.0 mm hook, the same hook we have been using, or if you used a 3.5 is okay. First, to join, begin by doing a slip knot, and then take your 2 granny stitches like this. Remember, we are joining on the front side, okay? Front side up, that's where we're joining from. Go to this corner and this corner like this, and then attach the 2 together using a single crochet. Okay, first you make a slip knot, a slip stitch, a slip knot, then join the corners, then you make a slip stitch like this, then you chain 1. Okay, you chain 1 like this, and now we are going in each stitch using single crochets. Please be very careful and make sure you are going in each stitch on this side, it's equivalent to this other side. Okay, otherwise your work will not be straight. You need to be very careful when doing this. And then we're joining together like this using a single crochet. The same thing, go to this side, make sure it's equivalent to the other side, and join using a single crochet. So it's that easy. And please note, we're joining the front side up. Okay, so all the loose yarn will be inside, but of course we'll clean that up after we are finished joining. Okay, this is how my work looks, and now we're continuing to join. Okay, this is how it should look. Okay, it's very pretty. Now we take the next squares and continue joining to make the length that you want. Okay, take 2 squares, sorry, excuse me, take the first square and put it on the corner like this, and then take the second square. I am contemplating which square I should take. Okay, they're all the same, but it's fine. So put it in the corner again like this, and then join using a slip stitch. Let me just zoom in so you can see. First I chained 1 before joining the 2. So just join here on the corners. Okay, always start joining from the corners. That's how you make your work straight. Then just join using a slip stitch like this, and then you chain 1, then you continue joining using single crochets. Okay, go in each stitch using single crochets and you join. So that's how easy it is. So on one side I used 9 squares. So these are 4 squares. So it depends with the length and width that you want. Once you have squares that is enough for your length, it's okay. So it just depends with the size of your squares, okay, of your pillow that you want. But this is how we join them laterally. So I am done, and this is how they look. And now I'm going to join the rest. So first we start with this side to join, then when we finish we'll join the other parts that are hanging around. Take the other 2 squares and join just the same way I've been doing. So we finish joining horizontally. Once you finish joining horizontally, you finish vertically. Okay, so this will be my first side. Once I finish horizontal, then I'll go vertical. So do that and I'll meet you once we are joining the other vertical sides. But horizontally, this is how we join them. I went ahead and joined horizontally everything. You see, everything is like this. So the other space vertically, I want to show you how to do it. But this is how the work should look as per now. Okay, I joined this one horizontally and vertically, but I have to show you on the other side. So this is the front side. It will look like this, and the back side will look like the other side. So all the right squares should be up and all the loose yarn you see should be at the back. But please remember to stitch in your work after you're done. Then you will go and stitch round using the same single crochets. Okay, so before we join round, let me show you how we crochet vertically now. But remember, we are just using the same single crochets. So let's do that. So to join vertically, you'll begin by making a slip knot as usual. Then you take your work like this and you go inside the spaces. First you go in the first space, which is this one, okay, and then this one. So you begin from the farthest end, which is here. Okay, make your work straight like this. Still we are using right side up, and it's the same thing, literally. Join the yarn using a slip stitch like this. Then we are going to do single crochets the same way we have been working to join. So go in each stitch on top and make sure your work is well aligned, and we are joining using single crochets. The same pattern we used to join the vertical side is the same pattern we're using to join the horizontal side. Okay, and once we're done joining, please go all around your pillow using single crochets to join, but leave the upper part. So the upper part we're going to put either buttons, or if you have a zip, the better. So literally that's how we're going to work. Okay, it's single crochets all round joining. Done, and this is how my pillowcase turned out to be. So pretty. So as I said, wrong side should look like this. This is the time now you need to make your work tidy, clean all these loose ends, and then go ahead and join the sides. Please use single crochets again to join the sides. Kindly remember right side up always, okay? Join the sides using single crochets, and I'll meet you once everything is now done, and then we are going to put a zipper at the top here. Okay, we are done with our work, and now this is my zipper. I have a small one. I'll recommend you go for a very big zipper, but I'll work with what I have. I'll just join using a normal sewing needle and yarn, and I'll join it at the top here. Then that is all we have for today. Okay, just join on top here. Guys, we are done, and this is how my pillow turned out to be. So cute. I love it so much. I hope you follow through this tutorial. Kindly subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below, and I will see you in our next project. Stay well. I love you all so much, and thank you for the massive support you're giving me. And this is a close-up look of the pillow. I will see you soon. Bye bye.